the voice that qualifies me. Have you ever had someone accidentally change the way you see yourself? Not in a deep spiritual way, more like they just say something mad and you think, hold on, that actually makes sense. I'll give you an example. So I'm at this gig, right? Another one of those nights, long drive, weird venue, good crowd though. And one of the comics, lovely bloke, funny guy, clearly disabled. He even talks about it in his set. He owns it. And do you know what? I respect that. Now, after the show, we were chatting, and he says to me, I saw your set, mate. You do know you're one of us, right? I looked at him, confused. One of who? He's like, well, you got that speech thing, right? You're in the club, disabled club. Now, usually, if someone said that to me, I'd be offended. Because let's be real, people have definitely taken a piss out of how I talk. But for some reason, when he said it, it didn't feel like an insult. It actually felt like a privilege, and he had just knighted me. He'd given me something I didn't even realise I needed, permission just to own it. See, I've always had this complicated relationship with my voice. It's my weapon, but sometimes it feels like a flimsy one. Not the sharpest sword in the fight, more like a bendy one from a pound shop. People don't always hear what I'm saying, or they just misunderstand the words. Some just hear the difference and go, what did he say? Others just mimic it. And look, I can take a joke. I'm a comedian, but sometimes it gets tiring being the punchline before I've even started my set. But here's the thing. I've realised English isn't my actual first language. My first language is mumble. And bruv, I'm fluent at it, at a proper native level. Every word I speak has to go through quality control before it leaves my mouth. I'm thinking about pronunciation, volume, projection, and remembering to open my mouth properly, which apparently is a full-time job within itself. And that's before I even mention about my lisp. So yeah, it's a process. My words are like little soldiers marching out one by one, trying not to trip each other out on the way out. There will always be haters, always someone ready to clip a bit, share it, and then talk nonsense in the comments. But honestly, that's fine. I'm not hiding anymore. This is my voice, and this is me. It is actually part of the reason why I started doing comedy in the first place. Because for years I stayed quiet. I didn't want to draw attention to how I sounded. I didn't want to give anyone a reason to laugh at me. Now I'm up there saying, you will hear me, even if you have to lean forward and squint a bit, just to do so. I spent so long trying to fix my voice, and really I just needed to accept it. Yep, I still want to speak clearly, and I've stopped apologising for it. But because of this floppy weapon of mine, I swing it proudly, bruv. Like a 50-year-old man swinging his latest erection. And for the record, no, I'm not 50 yet. There was a time I didn't think my speech was bad enough to count as a disability. Like, if it was official, if someone labelled me, I'd be protected from the jokes. But life doesn't work like that, does it? You can't get a blue badge for self-esteem. That comic said to me, you're one of us. It hit differently. Because the first time, someone wasn't pointing at it to mock me. They were pointing at it just to say, bruv, you belong. And that was a gift. And every time someone mentions my voice or tries to make it a thing, I just think, this is me. This is how I sound. If you don't get it first time, ask them again or listen harder. Because this voice, this lisp, this mumble, this mix of chaos and character, it's a part of my story. It makes me different to everyone else. It is a thing that makes me step out of the shadows and onto the stage. And every word that I speak now, every laugh that I earn, every gig I survive, just makes the victory a little bit more sweeter. Now, that's the end of this part. I know who got a little bit deep there, but it's just something I thought I needed to discuss with everyone. So yeah, this is the story of a man with a mic and a voice that refuses to shut up. Just be out.